I get called in as a incident response personnel, meaning we've had incidents where there's a security incident in a customer environment. We had one incident where it was really critical that this customer was able to revoke all of their VPN certs for people accessing a compromised data center remotely. Without Venafi, you would have had to gone and identify all of these individual certs and revoke them from the CA. We were able actually to go to a folder container and revoke all of the certs in a couple of clicks. And depending on if it's an internal CA, if you've issued those from multiple CAs, it could be very tedious. That could be a multi-week job, especially if you don't have a tool like Venafi that's already affording you the visibility of knowing where those assets are and what they're being used to protect. We are vendor agnostic. If you need to revoke a cert from DigiCert, we can do that. If you need to revoke a cert from GlobalSign, we can do that, right? So that's the versatility impact that Venafi offers. Depending on the vendor, it could be, going to a website portal and finding that certificate and revoking them one by one. I can do that simply through Venafi, and not just on one system. I can do this across the board on all target systems without the man hours or the traditional equity of operations that we would have seen in the past. If I need to reestablish my chain of trust from one third-party CA to another, there's not an agile methodology right now in the enterprise, aside from Venafi, that you can use and rely on to mitigate that chain of trust change across all of your target applications or your identities, right? So what Venafi does is it gives you, number one, visibility into what you're doing with these things, and then two, it gives you a tool to remediate what you need to do with all of them.